Bal Vigyan Bharati with Abhilash Sarkar. Now we will move on to the problem number 15 on time and work. We have already completed 14th problem. Now it is 15th problem on time and work. Okay. Two brothers, young and old. This is their according their age, not the name. Younger and older. Okay, can do a piece of work. Do a piece of work in 70 days and 60 days respectively. Then began to work together. They began to work together, but the younger brother leaves after some days. After some days, and the older brother finishes, and the older brother finished the remaining work in 47 days. After how many days did the younger brother leave? Okay, so let us understand the problem. The two brothers, younger and older, can do a piece of work 70 and 60 days. That means younger brother is slower than the older brother, so older brother can do more efficiently. So what is our first prime responsibility? To find the rate of work for younger, that is 1 by 70, and rate of work of older is 1 by 60, as they are doing in 70 and 60 days respectively, that is said any particular job. Now they began to work together. That means when they are doing work together, so this also to be needed, younger and older together, their rate of work is of how much? This is the case 4206713 by, so this is the case. So this also found. So we just remember that will be needed. So I will put it this side so that I can get the space the other side of the board. So I will rub it out. Already done. Now what it said, but the younger brother leaves after some day. The day is not said. After some day it has said. After some day. Let they work together. They work together for X days. So then after X days, younger brother will leave. So by X days, how much work they did? By X days, both will work together. So that is their rate of work into the days. So this is 13x by 420. That is part of the job they did. What is the complete job? 1. So what is the remaining job? 13 minus x. This will be the remaining job. Who did this? Older brother. Older brother finishes the remaining work. Remaining work is this We found it. How will you get that remaining job? That older brother done that job, finishes the remaining job in 47 days. So the rate of work of older brothers here, only older brother is working for the remaining job. This is rate, this is his rate of work into number of days he has taken. So this is the equation. The remaining job is this way, it is this much. They both done together this much. Complete work is 1 minus the job done will be the remaining job. Remaining job who did? Older brother. What is the rate of work of older brother? This. Or how many days he has taken? 47. This is completed. Now we have to solve for. Now all other things is not needed. Everything is being utilized. Only the relation or the equation that has created has to be solved. So this minus 13x 420 here 47 by 60. This is the only thing that we have to take care now. Now 13x by 420 is how much? 1 minus 47 by 60. How much it will be? 13 by 60. So if this is this 13 cancelled out, 0 0 cancelled out, 6 7. So what is your x? X is equal to 7. So after how many days younger brother left? 7 days. Your answer. Fine. Understood? No problem. Okay. We'll move on to the next problem. That is problem number 16. Problem number 16. Okay. Fine. Problem number 16. Okay. Fine. There is a person called Akash. What did Akash do? Akash can reap. That means he can reap something, a field. Okay, maybe paddy field or something like that. Field in how many days? 45 days. Okay, okay, fine. And there is another character called Vishal, or you can say another farmer. You can say, as they are reaping the field, they are usually can be said as farmer. Vishal is 200% more expert than Akash. Okay, fine. To reap the field. Fine. Then find total time taken to reap. Total time taken to reap the field by Vishal. Now let us understand again what we have to understand. There are two persons, Akash and Vishal. Akash can live in 45 days. So then the first and foremost is Akash rate of work is how much? 1 by 45. Vishal is 200% more expert than Akash. Now this has some clue for doing the job. So while calculating the rate of job of Vishal, this rate of job is nothing but the efficiency that you know. This is the efficiency. So efficiency of Akash is rate of work of Akash is 1 by 45. Rate of and efficiency of Vishal is said to be 200% more. It is said 200% more. Means whatever Akash is having, the Vishal having on top of that 200%. So that means we can say that rate of work of Vishal is rate of work of Akash plus 200% more. Whatever Akash having on top of that 200% more means whatever Akash have he has 200% more. So what is the verge or the extension of the efficiency? The real efficiency of Akash clubbing with it an efficiency of 200%. Can it be like that? The Vishal's efficiency or the rate of work is the Akash's efficiency plus 200%, because that is 200% more. When it will more? When the original plus 200%, then it will be the 200%. If I differentiate, so that means Vishal's rate of work minus Akash's rate of work is 200%, isn't it? Then only it will be a more. More means what? The difference between them is 200%. So from that we can say the Akash rate of work plus Akash rate of work on top of the 200%. So ultimately Akash rate of work, if I take count, is 1 plus 200% means what? 2 further. So that means 3 of rate of Akash. This is the relation. Understood? This part is very important to understand. Now once you understand, so we'll rub everything else, we'll keep the thing here. This is 3 into rate of work of Akash. What is the rate of work of Akash? 3 into 1 by 45, that means 1 by 15. So this is my ultimate goal, to get Vishal's rate of work. So once it is done, now what is the requirement? Then find the total time taken to reap the field by Vishal. So from there, what you can say? The time to reap by Vishal, the same field what Akash is doing in 45 days, he will do in 15 days. Fine, you got your answer. Understood? Okay, we'll move on to the next problem. Problem number 17. Problem number 17. Fine. Problem number 17. Okay, fine. It says if 12 men or 18 boys, if 12 men or 18 boys can build a wall in 48 days. In 48 days, then how long will 6 men or 9 boys build the wall? Fine. So if 12 men and 18 boys can build a wall in 48 days, then how long will 6 men, and if it is at all proportionate, how can we say proportionate? It is half of the men, this is also half of the men, so that is being reduced proportionately. If in case this is different, then the picture will be totally different. So please look into the figure first. This is okay, 12 men or 18 boys can do a piece of work in the same day. Either you use 12 men or 18 boys, your output will be same and the time taken to get that output is same. Now when the person being reduced, the men has reduced, boys has reduced, this has to be reduced in the same proportion. The work can be carried out for the same target. So if it is not in the same way proportion, then the picture will be difficult. Okay, now it is proportion. So the first thing you can make your mind by seeing the figures. So now that is very easy. Now how it will be very easy? Now I will first find the rate of work of men. So how that can be done? One is the complete job, and this case, this is the 48 days taken by both men and boys, as apparently you can say that. But how many man days or boy days? Means person days. One person can be engaged for 48 days to get his performance. Now the number of boys or the men being increased, so they will contribute the multiple of those figures. So for men, it is 12 men working for 48 days will complete the whole work. So this is the efficiency for men. The same, if I calculate for boys, it will be 18 boys into 48. So this will be the rate of work. Then how long will 6 men and it will build? So this is the complete job. So this is rate of work. So now the work done by men, if there are 6 men. So work done by men for 6 men. I will write it like that. Whenever you will write in a statement. Don't follow this, because this will be confusing. For understanding, I am speaking at the same time writing. So this will be very much well understood when I will communicate. But when you will write in the exam, there is no person to listen your words. So you have to be very clear in your statement. You have to write the work done by 6 men with rate of work of this. So this will be a statement, then followed by the rate of work into 6. So how much it is? 1 by 96. Okay. So it says how long will they build the wall? So this is the rate of work. It is how much? 96, and this is for 96, 9, 48, 9, 57. So this will be the rate of work. Complete work is 1, and the work done by this is what? This much. So how long will 6 men will build the wall? So for them, this is the 6 men can do in a day. If I say, because this is the rate of work for the person, 12 person working for 48 days, this is the rate of work. So this will give you rate of work of 1 person. Okay, this is done. This is 12 person contributing for 48 days can complete the work. So this rate of work for men means 1 person can do this much of work. Understood? 1 person can do this much of work in a day. That of the boys, this much work they can do in a day. So this is the case, and both the case will be equivalent. So either of the thing, you go with the men and calculate, you go with the boy, you will calculate, you will get the same result. So you need not to go for both the calculation. Will take, because that reduction of the figure in men and boys is reduced proportionally. So I don't have to worry. So we can go with only men's figure. So what is the rate of work for men? This is per day. Now 6 person is being engaged. So their 1 day work is this much. Okay, so 6 person doing the rate of 1 person can do this much work in a day. So to complete the whole work by this 6 person engaged will take how many days? 96 days. Understand this point? This seems to be very easy, but while you calculate it, you may fall into some confusion. So I will repeat it again. 12 men, 18 boys can build a wall in 48 days. So if 12 men work, they will work for 48 days to complete that wall. Now from there, I am calculating rate of work of man. That means one man, one day, how much he can build. Rate of work of man means total work by the total resources. Men into number of days, so total resources. So total time I am calculating. Total work by total time. This will give you the total time. Number of men into number of days respectively by one man will give you the total time. Understand? Their man's figure will not come in the. You have to understand. One man contribute for 48 days, so 12 men can contribute how many days? 12 into this much days. So one that complete by that how many days it is, it will give you the fraction of job one person per day can do. This is the representation of this. Rate of work of man is fraction of job one person per day can do. So if it is the case of one, so 6% can do a day this much fraction. So if that way 6 is engaged, so how many days will take? For 96 days. Now if we go with the boys also, we will end up with there in the same figure, 96 days. How? For removing your confusion, I am just taking this example. Now this is rate of work for boys. How many boys is working? 9. So what is the fraction of for them? See, 1 by 96. So how many days it will take? 96 days. Okay. So either you go with men or boy, you will get the same result. But thing is that this figure has to reduce proportionally. If it is being something else, then it will be a difficult figure. Understand? If it is being means 6 men or 12 boys, if it is said, so that proportionality is not same. Then you will get a different figure here for boys. You won't get the same figure. Understood? Okay. So I will move on to the next problem. Problem number 18. E and F are two friends. E and F are two friends working together to finish a work in 24 days. Working together to finish a work in 24 days, and E alone can do the same work in 36 days, and E alone can do the work in 36 days. In how many days F alone can complete? In how many days F alone can complete? Now this is not much of very tough problem. I will go with you and you kindly try by pausing the video. Let's see if you can able to solve it or not. Very easy problem, but once you will solve yourself, confidence may go. So E and F are two friends working together to finish a work in 24 days. So rate of work when working together E and F is 1 upon 24, and rate of work for E alone is 1 upon 36, as 36 days is taking to complete the job. So what is your rate of work? This kind of problem already discussed. What is F? This is E plus F minus E. If I deduct this, I will get F. So this is nothing but 24 minus 1 by 36. What is the LCM? 72. 3 minus 2, 1 by 72. So if alone can do how many days? 72 days. Your answer. Okay. Fine. I will end up here this chapter. Next chapter I will move on to the problem number 19. Okay. I will be tougher after discussing 30 to 35 problems this way. Then after last 10 to 15 problems, that will be very much you can say off the track problem. That is very tougher. But I will still discuss with you so that your brain can enrich your knowledge also. Means that will be give you extra stretch to think. Okay, so that is my intention only. So you follow this solutions and try to do with yourself. Means once you will see it, you try to do yourselves, so that will give you more confidence. Okay, that is very good practice also. Okay, so thank you for now.